Good evening, sports fans. Today we've got Smash and Grab TV presenting the Kreepy Burping Clowns against Khorne's Balls. Yes, hopefully they're actually a team and not some sort of demonic member. So over to you, Jay.
Thanks, Tol. So let's have a look at the Goblins, the Kreepy Clowns. They are not to be underestimated, despite their size. And as for the Chaos Khorne Balls, the Chaos Dwarves, well, they're a strange-looking team, aren't they? Centaur Balls, Hobgoblins, and a blue Chaos Dwarf. What is that man?
He
blue
looks
ball?
nice.
He's dyed himself for the occasion. I
Lack
like
of
that
air.
commitment.
Okay,
So
we've got the twin
toss.
toss.
Who won?
I don't know. It looks like we have got the Chaos Dwarves setting up in defence. So the first offence will be going down to the Goblins. Oh, look at that ball and chain spinning.
That is a horrible thing to look at when you're opposing on the other side.
Yeah,
I know from bad experience.
I remember one of my old players, a Minotaur, was actually killed by a ball and chain, and then he became an undead zombie, quite a large zombie.
Ouch! Ouch! I watched 5 elves get killed in one drive.
Oh, nasty.
I cried.
I bet. Now these goblins have
So
some amazing secret weapons. We've got a bombardier, a ball and chain, chainsaw, and a pogo stick.
Don't underestimate that pogo stick. Pogo stick is a fantastic thing to use. He can dodge, he can dive over people's heads, and if he's thrown by the troll, well, he's something to watch out for a one-turn touchdown.
Ooh, now that's a nice tactic, isn't it?
That's very good. So it's an interesting setup. So are they all on the pitch at the same time, these secret weapons?
I don't know, I was trying to spot that. Oh, we've got a high kick for the first drive. So someone from the Kreepy Burping Clowns is able to get straight under that ball.
It's got to be the pogo stick.
I would think so, wouldn't you? No, he's gone for a normal goblin.
Interesting.
Oh, and the goblin fumbles it. Oh, here comes the pogo stick. I love the way they move across the pitch.
There he goes. So let's see, is that how the Goblins are going to be playing for the rest of the game?
It looks like the bombardier wasn't put on the pitch in the end.
Ah, that makes sense. Going to be using him for defence.
Now I understand the tactic that the Burping Clowns captain has chosen is to put his team value slightly under, so he was able to pick lots of referee bribes. Here goes that ball and chain. Whack!
There he goes.
Oh,
And he's got him!
Injury on the first turn.
That's what we like to
dear.
see. Well done, Goblins.
Goodbye, Thabak.
So that's the Cool Balls down a player already.
Oh, that's harsh. They haven't even had their own first turn yet. That is unusual. Both of the trolls moved. They're normally too stupid to do anything.
Well, that's interesting. The troll on the left that did the blitz has been left without a goblin to mark him. So if he doesn't have somebody to support him by the end of this go, next go he's going to be left just by himself.
Yeah, he'll just be standing there not doing much, won't he?
Oh, and there's the dwarf blockers showing their tackle.
That
Goblins are great at dodging, but that tackle will keep them down. Look out for that during this match.
He was lucky to stay on his feet. Okay, now we've moved over to the Khorne Balls' first turn. Nice blitz there from the dwarf, but he failed to knock over the goblin. Pathetic.
Interesting. He's got pressure now on the ball.
Ooh, are we going to see one of the bull centaurs block a troll?
And he takes it down. Oh my god! Here comes a hobgoblin.
He's not going to foul.
The troll.
That's harsh on the first turn. What is he thinking?
Oh, putting the boot in.
He's dead!
Oh my god! Oh my god, he's dead! He's dead!
So which of us is going to get down there and get this player for our own team, being both undead players? Oh, he survived. Regenerate. It ruins a good
The
death.
clowns are lucky with that.
They
My
were.
word, a death on the first game. This is amazing.
I mean,
Well done,
fouling on the
Cornwall.
first. Fouling on the first turn. That is just mean. Oh, down goes the other troll.
So an interesting defence. We've got the lines placed up with the Chaos Dwarves.
Oh, here goes
There's a
the ball
big
and
running
chain.
gap in the middle.
Oh no, what happened? He
It's
got tripped
that
again.
tackle. It's that tackle. You can't dodge from a dwarf very easily.
No, you've got to be much
Oh, it's a
more
nice
careful.
handoff.
And the
So
pogo
there's
stick
that
has it.
pogo stick. Yeah, be careful of him. As you said from the start, he's dangerous. Look how close he is to that troll.
What I don't understand is what the loony's doing. He's running around the pitch with this chainsaw, but I don't see it hitting anything.
That's a good point. There's no real impact from him so far.
If you have a secret weapon on the pitch, you've got to use your secret weapon.
I think he's waiting for someone to get knocked down so he can foul them with it.
Well, Cornballs are having their turn again, and here we go. We're getting quite a melee building up in the middle of the pitch.
Oh, they're getting a bit close to that ball in chain. That's a bit scary. You want to knock it down or keep well away from it, I feel. Oh, the Bull Centaur's blitzing.
And he's going after the loony. Oh, I think the clowns were lucky then. You fall on your chainsaw to your own demise.
So the Centaur's now marked the ball carrier.
Personally, I think I'd have tried to get one of the dwarves there. As you said, having the tackle present is really useful.
Yeah, it's very effective against the goblins. And that it doesn't take much for that pogo stick just to leap over, dodge away, and then run down for the touchdown. It's got to be careful with that.
Oh, the poor old troll's on the floor. He's fouling again!
Oh, cornballs! I love their style.
I just can't believe the ref. He's letting them do it. With all the bribes the goblins had paid, and yet he won't send one of the dwarves off. Oh, the ball and chain hit his own troll.
Oh, ball and chain causing more damage than my wife.
That stunty skill is ever so good at getting away from other players. Did you see him leave from
Oh,
the
they've
goblin?
surrounded the ball. So that's cunning. That's cunning.
Actually, the ball and chain moving the troll to there has been very useful.
I hadn't noticed that. He's right next to him, isn't he?
But again, his
He can clear a
loony,
space. He can throw him over.
he could have gone and used his chainsaw to chop the legs off that dwarf, and instead he's let him get away by hitting him with a normal goblin.
He's keeping a bit of protection, I think, on the ball carrier there.
Alright, let's see how Cornballs answers this. It's an unusual formation that the goblins have found themselves in. This is normally the way you'd expect a dwarf or chaos dwarf team to form a proper box like this.
You're absolutely right, and in the other way, I wouldn't expect the dwarves have pushed up the pitch, hoping to try and take the ball carrier down. They have left themselves a bit exposed in the backfield. If that troll does throw that pogo stick, or it manages to dodge and leap over, they're going to be in a spot of bother.
We have an injury. Dopey is down. So there we have the first
Those
injury
Chaos
on the
Dwarves are
goblins.
causing carnage.
To be fair, unless you've got a full team of 16, there's so few goblins usually left by the first half.
They've survived pretty well so far, haven't they?
What are they doing?
Oh.
Why would you throw a 2-skull against yourself against a troll? Strange block there by the Chaos Dwarves.
Khorne. It's Khorne. Khorne just wants blood. Doesn't matter which way it comes.
I just have to stop you there.
Here we
It
go.
looks like the ball and chain is down.
Oh! Oh, fantastic!
He got tangled up and he tangled his legs up and whacked himself in the face with the ball.
He hurt himself.
Oh, bonkers.
Goblins are dropping like flies now.
They are, that's 2 down in 1 turn. Oh, and the loony's now been punched in the face. Oh, he's lucky he managed to avoid landing on his chainsaw. The poor old goblins, their dodge is no defence against Dwarf's tackle. that could be taken a different way.
Dwarf's tackle was quite mighty, one says.
I believe so.
That's
There you go.
interesting. The ball
Avoided
centre
the
coming
hobgoblin.
into the backfield.
There's not been much movement forward at the moment.
No, but the backfield is getting thinner.
I fear at this rate the dwarves are going to pick up the ball and run with it, because it's only so long the goblins can survive with this attrition rate. And the troll whacks him in the face and he's knocked out. Those are some mighty big hands, aren't they? If you get hit by that fist, it's gonna hurt. I'm just gonna say,
Oh, Goblin.
every single turn these trolls have been brilliant. What have they been feeding them? I've never seen a troll that's been less stupid.
So they freed up the ball carrier now. Is he
They
going to
have.
make? He is. He's making a break for it.
This
With
is going to
everyone
be
else
hard
marked.
to stop. It looks like the dwarves have only got one player they could potentially go and attack with. I would
It's a blitz
imagine.
for that free man, isn't it?
I don't understand, why didn't
Okay.
he blitz?
Okay, so he's marked him instead. I mean, they have got tackle, so that's useful.
Very true. But then the pogo could always go and jump over the top. Here comes the blitz. So he's punching that goblin, and then he'll probably run around and block and yes, place himself next to the... Again, strange positioning. I think I would have risked an extra sprint there to put myself in a place whereby the pogo would have to dodge more.
The ball centre's come back, but he's left the running lane right down the sideline.
Oh, poor Sir Runcelot. Did you see that? He got a dwarf fist straight in the groin.
The Goblins looking threatening, but they are hemorrhaging players right now.
They are. Gosh.
See, if he can dodge out the way, if you can see on that sideline.
Yeah, he just needs one dodge. I would have, if I was the dwarves, I would have made sure that sideline wasn't free. And here he goes.
There he goes, he does the dodge.
Touchdown!
He's in, touchdown!
Well, I don't think I've seen the Goblins one up in any match for a long time. Well played, creepy burping clowns.
The
Well,
Clowns, they were patient. They were patient, they held their line, they watched their players fall around them and just waited until they could open that gap up.
But what do they have left? They still
They've got
had
a
knockdown.
bombardier.
They did, but they're 3 players down. None of the players in the knocked out benches woke up.
So Chaos Dwarves are down 2 players.
Yes. Oh,
Oh.
here come all the bribes. This is why his team value's low. Get those bribes in. Keep those secret weapons on the pitch. I really
So
want to
which
see that
secret
loony
weapon
use
was
it.
that?
That would have been the
was it?
loony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now we've got the bombardier on the pitch. I can see him in the centre.
it is. Honestly, they're a nightmare. More for their own players than the opposition usually. Those bombs can go anywhere. I really hope we get to see the loony actually using that chainsaw. That first drive, I didn't see a single attack using it.
He was kind of pinned in for a while, I think, as well.
He was, but I personally, I think you would have gone straight in there, chop up a bit of a bull centaur, hack off a dwarf's arm, that sort of thing.
Oh, so the Khorne Bulls are making a very strong line of scrimmage, sticking both ball centres against the trolls.
I would imagine that hobgoblin they're hoping to bring straight up, but they've got to keep account of their turns. They've only got 3 turns left for this half. Even with hobgoblins and their speed, I think it's going to be a struggle to get another touchdown.
Oh, an extra reroll. That's going to be useful.
Yep, both teams this time. Oh, and the dwarf fumbles it. That's nicely
A
positioned
short
though.
kick. It is. You don't really want the dwarf to have it, do you? Your hobgoblin or your bull centre's.
Oh, we've got another injury. Sophie is out.
Good
and
work,
misses next
Cornwall.
game. At this rate, there aren't going to be any more goblins left for the second half. That's 3 injured goblins we've seen off the pitch now. Oh, good pick up there by the hobgoblin. Oh,
Run back in defence, and we've got a. Oh, that's a dodgy block.
1 dice block. I just wouldn't risk it.
Well, they've got block, haven't they? I guess that does help.
Well, this is true. I mean, you've only got a 1 in 6 chance of failing a block completely with a 1 dice in that respect. Oh, pow! Down goes the troll.
Ball centre showing their might. So they brought some back to protect the ball carrier, push the line of scrimmage back. It's interesting.
We've got a
troll's going to do.
I just noticed we've got a big group of dwarves over there. I wonder if we're going to see a bomb attempted to be placed in amongst the dwarves, because we've got the ball carrier. Oh, here we go. Oh, lovely throw there by the bombardier. And we've got a knocked out dwarf.
That's amazing. First go, he's taken someone off the pitch.
And it's not himself. A number of times I've seen a bombardier drop the bomb right at their own feet, and he knocked over the ball carrier too.
I couldn't ask for a better result. Look at that. That's perfect.
Oh, good use of sprints.
Cheeky.
Again, these trolls. Absolutely phenomenal. Not one stupidity.
He's been doing well. He's been marking them with the goblins to make sure that they're keeping themselves in check. And in comes the pogo stick.
He's run out of turns, though, I think, to get another touchdown for the goblins. 1 more turn left. You'd have to throw a goblin down the pitch to do this.
He's got some by.
He does have the bull centaur there that he could potentially hand off to get a touchdown. Oh, not if you fumble like that. Oh no, double fumble with the reroll.
Who let the hobgoblins in? Come on.
They're just not good players.
They're good meat shields.
Yes. Right, we're on the final turn of the half for the goblins. Let's see if we can get another bomb thrown at the again, look, a nice big group of 2 hobgoblins and a dwarf next to the ball. I think
and there's our first really stupid from the troll.
Hey, here comes the loony. Ooh, straight in. Oh, referee. Oh, another one of the usefully bought bribes there used. I want to see a bomb being thrown towards where the ball is. Where's the loony? Where's the pogo stick gone?
He's coming back. He's protecting him, isn't he, for a 1-turner?
Did you see the throw from the bombardier? This is why they're such a danger to their own team. That went straight backwards. We have had a troll actually fail a stupidity roll.
Yeah. Those ball centres are taking punishment.
They are. They're tough. Very tough players. I love how athletic these goblins are. They put every single ounce of their weight into every punch they do, but given how little, I suppose they have to.
Okay, is there a chance? Can he get it to the bull centaur? I guess that's the only way for the equaliser in this first half.
I don't think the centaur's far enough up the pitch, is he? I think he's two spaces too short to be able to make the run. Oh, honestly, again another fumble from him. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what did you think, Jay?
I think that hobgoblin's going to have a good talking to and get fired before the second half starts.
I think one of the hobgoblins might actually be volunteered as food for the enemy's trolls during the half time.
A strong start from the clowns and showed some great positioning, not only for the touchdown, but for the blocking as well. Cornball's really good at pitch removal. Absolutely fantastic. We've seen a lot of players go down. If they can do that and keep doing that, then they can potentially clear the pitch down and then just romp home.
Absolutely.
Touchdown after touchdown.
I mean, the Goblins have now got 3 injured players, but I noticed every single knocked out player woke up. So the Dwarves are down 1, the Goblins are down 3.
And another bribe accepted. Keeping our loony on the pitch.
I think the
Okay,
Goblins have only got
interesting.
9 players left, haven't they? To the Dwarves' 10.
So this is an interesting move. Is he going to keep the bull centaurs on the side so he can run with them as opposed to pinning them down against the trolls, which I think caused him a problem last time.
If you can get the ball to a bull centaur, they are fast. Ooh, and he gets an extra quick snap as well. This could be useful, unless he puts a hobgoblin near the ball.
You've got to have them to pick them up, though. They've got the legs, right?
Yeah, they've got the agility, believe it or not.
They do. You're right.
The dwarves and the bull centaurs, I think, are only agility 2. Hobgoblins allegedly agility 3. So why haven't they managed to pick up that ball?
Wow.
That's an unusual. I think I would have moved some of my players to take out some of the goblins there.
I think they're keeping the ball protected at the moment, trying to get themselves into a cage. Solid dwarf tactics.
Absolutely.
Oh, interesting. Making a sprint down the field.
See, with that free move, where that hobgoblin just moved, I would have put one of the dwarfs there to take out that goblin in the middle.
Ah, interesting. I mean, the tackle against the goblins is working really well.
Oh, here we go again. Those hobgoblins are awful
Fire
today.
him! Fire him! Feed him to Squigs!
And it's not just a fumble, it's another double fumble. That's 5 out of 5 attempted pickups failed.
Poor cornballs.
It's not their day. Nuffle has really got it in for them. Oh, goblin blocking the dwarf.
And you were right, that goblin was able to dodge away from that hobgoblin.
Exactly.
The tackle may have kept him on.
Yes, and also the dwarf could have actually hit him. Oh, he's throwing a goblin! He is throwing a goblin down the pitch. Well done. Good throw.
Oh, and he lands!
And he didn't
He
even
lands,
get
that's
eaten.
amazing!
The risk of doing this when you're a goblin player is your trolls sometimes bite the heads off your goblins instead of throw them.
Oh, that's so
That is
unlucky. He got the ball. He picked the ball up.
And then
just
failed
taken
the
down
dodge.
by the dodge.
I've
Well, that
never
hobgoblin
seen.
had to make up for it.
Yeah, I've never seen a goblin team play so well. Usually it's all about the secret weapons and the rest are there just for pure fodder. I noticed Cornballs aren't even attempting to pick up the ball this time with that player. They're bringing a different hobgoblin. There you go, mate. That's how you pick it up, he says.
A wise move.
Absolutely.
So this is interesting. They've got the goblins effectively pinned in the middle and flanked on either side. So if they can keep them pinned, they can bring the ball around to one of the sides.
You see, I don't understand that. You've gone and made the goblin, pushed the goblin into a free space without following up. What happened there? Did he just not see the goblin standing behind the troll?
That was it. I didn't see him there. I didn't see him there either. Sneaky.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's worrying. The troll's coming.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Oh, it's just a push. He's so lucky. So lucky.
Again, an absolutely brilliant troll. Every single time he's successfully managed all of his rolls there for stupidity.
I don't know what he's feeding them.
No, but these trolls are absolutely magnificent. If one of them actually dies, I would love them on my team.
Ball is crowded. Oh, and the bomber's going to throw.
And he's fumbled the bomb. Where's it going? Not bad, he's stunned one of the hobgobs. I must say, something that's disappointed me about this match. We don't really come to these just to commentate. We always look to recruit new players, but we haven't had a single actual death.
No, the troll escaped our clutches.
Yes, without deaths, you know, we can't recruit for our teams. As a Khemri coach, you must have the same issue that I do as Necro coach.
I do. But, you know, they've got to have good dance moves for me to employ them.
Well,
If I can't do the thriller or the time warp.
You're not interested in them as a player. I like it.
Now that was brave, but a move that had to be done. Ball carrier blitzed the goblin, followed
And
up, and then
dodged.
was able to run away from the troll.
Yeah, well played that hobgoblin. I think that was a
The
wise
only
move.
concern is I'm concerned he's a bit close to the bombardier now.
Yes, and he's starting to make a
There's a
big
bit of a
group
worry.
of them. When you've got a bombardier against you, you do not want to have your players all grouped up tightly.
If you can take the bombardier out, that'll take the threat away. Oh, and the trolls are on the rampage still.
Oh, smack.
Oh, I felt that one.
Oh, and lovely, he's put the troll right next to the hobgoblin with the ball. Again, both trolls have succeeded with their 3+ stupidity rolls. They're doing so well
It's
this
one.
match.
It's 2+ when they got a goblin sat next to them.
Oh, and the bomb takes down the bull centaur. Oh, and
Nice.
unfortunately, again the tackle. The dwarf's tackle has stopped the poor old goblin from getting away.
Oh, the Cornball's going to do. The pressure on them now is immense.
Absolutely.
Got a troll right next to that ball carrier.
That clock is ticking down, and that if they don't get another, if they don't get their first touchdown, we may even see a goblin win. No, I'll eat one of my star players if the goblins win. And
So the ball centre's come to the rescue, knocked the troll out, and they are building a line cage
yeah,
around.
they're certainly
ball.
adding a lot of defence at this stage. He's made a partial break for it, but I don't know if he's noticed. You've still got the pogo stick in the back there.
So that's a good move. Taking down that goblin, and then he's marking the bombardier, so that'll stop him from throwing particularly well. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, failed another dodge.
He dodged. He might have been better off blocking that goblin.
I
It would
think
have been
so.
a 2-dicer, I think.
Right, we're back over onto the Creepy Clown's turn. They don't have many
That-
players left on the pitch, but they've somehow got to stop this hobgoblin from reaching the end zone. Amazing! That troll managed to get himself up without the help of any goblins near him.
Oh, this is clever.
Oh, here comes the
Got-
pogo
he's
stick.
got him marked. It's an even strength block.
Oh, reroll. Oh no, they're both down.
Oh!
Oh, and the pogo stick. He's only stunned. I bet the Creepy Clowns were sweating there. Could you imagine the coach on that first turn when the troll died? First game of the season, troll dead on the first block against him. Oh, he was so lucky to regen.
So it is interesting. You've got the sweeper that came out to knock the ball carrier down is stunned, so he's going to be out for a while. They've got one other goblin there.
It's not the one who's really, really bad at picking up the ball, is it?
I hope not.
And we've got the bombardier has been blitzed. Maybe he's going to pick up the ball with the... Oh, and a knocked out bombardier. That will save them from some nasty incidents. Is he going to pick up the ball with the blitzing dwarf? 50-50 chance. The dwarf just isn't very fast. Oh, and the bull centaur tries to dodge and fails.
Unlucky. It was worth a shot because if you get it in the hands of the ball centaur, you can get it down the pitch.
They are fast, but it's getting it in their hands. Oh no! Another goblin is tripped over by a hobgoblin this time. Oh no! I do apologise. It was a go for it. He slipped on.
Clever.
Very nice,
Clever.
and he's knocked him out. Ball Racker has been KO'd straight on top of the ball. That ball is going to bounce. There's a lot of players around it. If it ends up in the hand of a goblin, then that would be good for the clowns. Oh, it's gone into the space next to one of the dwarves.
I'm closer to the end zone.
Here goes
Cool,
the
Bulls will
trolls
be happy
again.
about that.
Whack! They have been just absolutely brilliant. Every turn. Punch after punch they go. This is
He's
gonna
not
be...
risking picking the ball up.
Oh, I was just saying that, and we've had a really stupid roll fail for one of the trolls. He's rubbing his head, wondering what he was supposed to be doing. That's not good timing. It meant that bull centaur was able to escape without incident. It looks like Khorne's balls are getting rid of the goblins around the ball, ready to collect it themselves with someone.
So who would you have picked that ball up? You've got dwarves there. Would you trust a hobgoblin is your better agility.
He's only got 3 turns. It has to be a hobgoblin. I don't believe if he picks it up with a dwarf, he would have the time to reach the end zone. Well, if
From
he
there,
picks it up with a dwarf, I think I would take.
Go on.
I think I would take the hobgoblin and pick it up. Why? Why is he? Oh.
So he's
No, he's
clear.
gone
So
for
he's clearing
dwarf.
the goblins out. Okay. Well, dwarf. Oh no. Ooh,
He's left himself.
unlucky.
He's got 8 movement left to the end zone, and he's got a maximum of 8 he can do plus go for it.
It was unfortunate. I think it was an error. He ran into the tackle zone of the goblin
He did.
and then was unable to move.
Oh, here we go. Cornballs go straight to another turn due to the mess up by the goblins.
They've got him covered and surrounded. Can they knock him free?
If he does a blitz with the ball carrier, I think he can do it. He could blitz straight into that goblin that's next to the other 2 and head straight for the end zone.
That's the move, isn't it? Blitz and then follow up and then... Ooh, but he'll still be in the tackle zone of that other goblin.
He won't.
Unless
No,
that other dwarf next to him
Here we go.
blocks him first.
He's done the blitz. Oh, he's killed Mopey! Mopey has
That's a way to
died!
do it.
If
That
you'll
is how you
excuse
do
me,
it.
I'm just going down to meet one of the ex-players.
He's mine.
You're right, he
watched
was
him
quite
down.
good at dancing. Oh, and
Oh,
there
he's
goes
making
the
a break
dwarf.
for it. Look,
He's only
so
got 4
close.
to go.
Would you
Oh,
have
this-
risked the sprint at that point or go for it?
I don't think I would. I don't see how it would have made any... Oh, and another foul!
Oh, filthy. Right to the end. Right to the end they are fouling. I love this style.
Yes. I think at this stage it's looking likely to be a draw. There's not enough time for the goblins to return and get another
They've
throw
got it.
themselves.
It's in the bag. It's got to be, right?
Well, the only hope is they've got one goblin who can go and do a 2 dice against him blitz against the dwarf. I know who my money's on. Ooh,
Ooh!
very useful. He
What
can get a 1
dodge!
dice. 1 dice blitz coming in.
Oh, this is clever.
Oh,
Clever.
so he's going to force a go for it. How on earth is the dwarf
Oh,
going to
that's
get away
clever.
from this?
That's clever positioning. He can only blitz. He needs to blitz.
And
If he blitzes the goblin in front of him, then he has to dodge
Wait,
and then run
what's
with
he
a
doing?
go for it.
he's using
No!
the wrong player. He blitzed with the wrong player.
A rush of blood to the head.
I think he's forgotten how many turns
think-
he has left. Where'd he go? Oh, he's handing off
Well, the
to
only
the
thing
hobgoblin who can't catch.
Oh, the only thing he could do from that point was try and throw it to the bull centaur, wasn't it? Which I think is what he was
Oh,
trying to
wait
do.
a minute. I think he's going to throw it to the bull centaur to get it down into the end. Oh, yes, we have a throw as well. Oh,
Oh, unlucky.
that could have so easily been A tie. And we're into the final turn of the match. Well, it's the Goblins have won 1-0, but they are still blocking at this point in the game. I like it. Bit of revenge for poor dead Mopey.
The clowns really showed how to play Bloodbowl.
Oh,
today.
absolutely. Absolute genius moves by their coach. Well played. There we go. As we can see, the Kreepy Burping Clowns 1-0 up. Crunch the Fanatic got the MVP. I'm not surprised. He did well. And I hope that wasn't the Hobgoblin who can't catch. Do you remember which one it was? I bet it was. the home
Probably
fans
was.
awarded the MVP for a laugh to Zagox for not picking up the ball once. What a game.
So what an interesting start to the campaign for the clowns.
Absolutely. No,
Look,
thank you ever so much. That was.
Oh, everyone had written them off, hadn't they?
They had.
Everyone thought they were going to do nothing, and they've come through. They've won the first match, so they'll be joint top of the league. And as for the Cornballs, they showed some spirit, and they showed some fantastic pitch removal. Absolutely. I think we need to look at their positioning a bit, but just keep punching, because that punching is going to serve them right throughout the rest of this tournament.
But yeah, thanks for showing. Good game, everyone.